Welcome back to Anime Hour. I'm your host, the Anime Guy, and today we're talking about the strongest anime characters. When it comes to the strongest anime characters, there are a few that come to mind. We have Goku from Dragon Ball, Zoro from One Piece, but a staple household name has always been Saitama, an average Joe who was tired of being weak and decided to become a hero. But the main question still looms. Is he the strongest anime character at the moment? This brings us to today's video. We have a new character from the anime, Mashle, Magic and Muscles, and that character is none other than Mash Burnedead. At first glance, Mash has similar characteristics to Saitama, from their emotionless facial expressions to their overall character design. But if you've seen the series Mashle, Magic and Muscles, you know that Mash has unexplainable strength. Now one might ask, who is stronger, Saitama or Mash? One Punch Man has been around since 2015, and it would give an unfair advantage if I don't briefly cover the anime Mashle, Magic and Muscles. To quickly cover the anime Mashle, Magic and Muscles, this was released in the spring of 2023, and it follows the main character, Mash Burnedead, and his journey to live a peaceful life with his adoptive father, Rego. There's just one drawback. In this world, an individual's position within society is defined by one's magical power. And when it comes to Mash, well, he doesn't have any magical power. Despite having no magical power, Mash proceeds to work towards saving his father, living a normal life, and devouring as many cream puffs as he possibly can. As for our fan favorite, we have Saitama. He has a very unique story. Despite living in a world filled with powerful monsters and formidable foes, when you're so damn powerful, things can get a little boring.
Not again. All it took was one punch. Damn it!
Which can ultimately lead us to the perpetual state of boredom. A hero so mighty that he can defeat any opponent with a single punch. Hence the name of the anime, One Punch Man. To understand both Mash and Saitama's power level, we need to go all the way back and see where they derived their powers from. Keep in mind that at this very moment, we currently don't know the source of their powers, but we can actually see their workout regimen and their daily habits. In episode 3 of One Punch Man, Saitama revealed that he has a strict workout regimen, which lasted a total of 3 years. This consisted of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats. Then a 10-kilometer run. Do it every single day.
Yep, that's basically it, guys. That's all he did. Now, if you've been living under a rock in the last couple years, ever since the release of episode 3, people have tried this workout of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. It's all over YouTube. As for Mash Burnedead, his workout regimen is similar, but it consisted of more strength training with weights. In episode 1, we can see Mash bench pressing over 500 pounds. Yes guys, I'm just guessing, but as a regular gym goer and a guy who can bench 325, I can say that that's easily 500 plus. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. Mash is seen doing a variety of workouts. Now moving over to his diets, it mostly consisted of cream puffs.
Nothing like a cream puff after pumping iron.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Well, in season 2, you can see Mash drinking a protein shake in order to maintain his muscular physique.
Sorry about that. I always take my special homemade muscle drink at 3 o'clock.
It's a protein shake.
Now, if you put both of these workouts side by side, the clear winner for workout methods and regimen is ultimately Mash Burnedead. But that doesn't mean he's a clear winner for today's video. When it comes to climbing up the ranks in both the Hero Society from One Punch Man and the Magical Society from Mashle, Magic and Muscles, both have their top tier rank. In One Punch Man, the top tier heroes are considered S-rank heroes. This is where you find heroes such as King, Silver Fang, and Metal Bat. In Mashle, Magic and Muscles, their top magic users are considered Divine Visionary, which include Rain, Lance Crown, and Renatus. And this is just to name a few. There's a ton of them. With a side-by-side comparison, it's hard to give either of these titles a solid victory, When it comes to reaching the highest rank, both Saitama and Mash can easily reach them with ease. Every strong hero has an Achilles heel, which could lead to their defeat in battle. Take Spider-Man for instance. His Achilles heel was Mary Jane. Now Mash and Saitama are no different. Saitama has two major flaws that any smart enemy would exploit. For starters, he lacks intelligence. Saitama isn't known for his strategic thinking. He relies on overwhelming strength to solve his problems, which might not always be the best approach. Saitama solves majority of his problems with, well, you guessed it, One Punch Man. Again, hence the name of the anime. Keep in mind that with being so strong, it's only natural for Saitama to grow bored with the battle. The lack of challenge due to his overwhelming strength could easily be a major weakness any enemy would love to exploit to gain an advantage. For Mash, it's understanding situations. In several episodes, you see Mash confused when it comes to basic instructions.
So what's the deal? Your explanation's breaking our captain's brain because it's too complicated. Make it easier for people to understand, damn it!
In which, well, his brain is fried. His brain's fried so bad, they have to dumb it down as simple as possible for him.
Show Crystal.
Atta boy, smash 'em, Mash!
Gonna smash Crystal real good.
Moreover,
In the world of Mashle, magic and muscles, magic is everything. Wait a minute. Where have I heard that before?
The Clover Kingdom. In this place where magic is everything, there lives one boy who was born without it. His name...
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. In this world, Mash has to overcome various magical abilities just to win. If that be an opponent that Mash can't hit, or an opponent who makes Mash immobile, well, that's going to be a very difficult battle for him to win. If you've seen both of these shows, one can easily surmise how a battle would play out. Initially, Saitama would likely not take Mash seriously at first. He'd likely underestimate Mash's strength and durability, and he'd likely try to end the fight as quickly as possible with a single punch. However, Mash is incredibly durable. He has been shown to withstand being hit by powerful attacks that would kill any normal person. He would likely be able to withstand Saitama's initial punch. Once Saitama realizes that Mash isn't an easy opponent, he'll probably get excited. He'll probably get super pumped to fight him. He'd likely start to take the fight more seriously. More than likely, he's gonna use his full strength and speed to defeat Mash. However, I believe that Mash would still be able to put up a good fight. He's incredibly determined and never gives up. More than likely, Mash would fight until his very last breath, until he's either defeated or Saitama decides to end the fight himself, because he ultimately got bored. Ultimately, the outcome of the fight would be dependent on a variety of factors, including the environment, the luck of the draw, and the individual skills and abilities of both of the combatants. However, let's be serious here, guys. I believe that Saitama would be the victor in most cases. He's simply just too powerful and too lacking in weaknesses for Mash to defeat. To fully understand both of these characters, you have to go all the way back and see their reasoning. Saitama's reason for being a hero is somewhat unconventional compared to your typical hero. Unlike many heroes who are driven by a sense of justice, revenge, or a desire to protect others, Saitama's journey as a hero stems all the way back to boredom and his yearning for a fulfillment and challenge.
You know what? When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a hero. Not some damn businessman, but a superhero who could send rotten villains like you flying with one punch. Screw looking for a job. Bring it on, Crab!
Early on, Saitama was just an ordinary man, facing the struggles of everyday life, unemployment, and the monotony of everyday life. However, after saving a child from a monster, he discovered the thrill of being a hero. Saitama decided to become a hero for fun, seeking excitement and a sense of purpose that has been missing from his life. As Saitama became more powerful, defeating opponent after opponent after opponent with a single punch, he found himself facing a new problem: the absence of a formidable adversary. Despite his incredible strength, Saitama still yearns for a challenge, something to reignite the flame and passion he felt in his early hero days. While he may seem indifferent and nonchalant on the surface, Saitama's journey is a quest for fulfillment and meaning in a world where his overwhelming strength has left them feeling detached and unchallenged.
It's been so long. I've forgotten the exhilaration of a real fight!
Mash's main motivation is not to become a divine visionary, but rather to survive and protect those he cares about, his adopted father, his friends, and his time to go work out and eat cream puffs. In a world where magic ability is highly valued, Mash is born with no magical powers. He faces discrimination and challenges due to those lack of magical abilities, but he ultimately remains determined and overcomes that. At the end of the day, Saitama wins over and over in a head-to-head against Mash. Why? It all falls back on Saitama's character design. Saitama was designed to not have an equal, to not have an opponent he cannot defeat with one punch. Keep in mind that I truly do believe that Mash would give Saitama a fair challenge. But when it goes down to blow for blow, Saitama is ultimately stronger. And there you have it, a versus between Saitama and Mash. If you enjoyed today's anime head-to-head comparison, consider watching my Black Clover Magic Knight Captain tier list. You can find that on screen right now. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Anime Hour. Consider subscribing for more anime content. And until next time, go out there and watch some anime.